All right. So recently, I've been thinking a lot about just going with the flow of life and whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean? I believe that you should control what you can control, especially if you have goals. You should be consistent. Consistency is key, and you need to control the controllable variables. But oftentimes, I think we get really caught up in trying to control what we can't control. Control other people's behavior, control the environment, control the weather conditions, anything that we have absolutely no control over, we need to let go. And it's happening, right? There's nothing we can do about it. So why are we going to waste our energy and put anxiety on it or stress over it? Creating these negative emotions that are just going to impact the work you're doing on what you can control and take away energy from doing that thing. I think this is a lot easier said than done because it takes a lot of patience and awareness to even catch yourself doing these things. I think it's very subconscious to feel anxiety over, let's say, a rainy day. Like, let's say I want to go outside climbing and it starts to rain. Like, you can feel a lot of anxiety, or you can just feel like if you really end up trying to be conscious of your thoughts, you can end up feeling like, okay, cool. Now I get to do something else today, something else fun. That takes a lot of work. I think it's taken work for me, and it's still oftentimes like you don't have that reaction. Your reaction is one of dang, man, I really want the common day is raining, and you can feel it at the same time. But don't get into this loop of being anxious about it, wanting to change it, and saying, "Well, only if that happened." Like, nah, it didn't. So what are you gonna do about it? You got to do something different. Control what you can control, right? Because that's all we can do. When we're constantly like focusing our attention, our energy, which is so precious, on these things that we can literally do nothing about, especially focusing on other people's behavior, and we can just do nothing to change it, it's just going to take away attention from doing what we can to make a situation better. And that's really important. That's really important because your energy and your time are your most valuable things. So if you're taking away from that on things that are really gonna just make your life have less value, you'll be less happy when you're focusing your energy on stuff you can't control. So there we go. It was a little short today, but those are my thoughts. Those are my key takeaways. I think that's another thing. Always learn something each day. That's my definition of a successful day. I learned something. I got better. Don't have to do this grand thing every day for it to be a good day, successful day. I'll remember the things I learned. Yeah. All right. Peace.